Hey guys, Deb here with Art and Grace. Come on in, let me know how you're doing. Happy Thursday, and this is, instead of happy hour, we're doing happy 30. So this is going to be a quick one, so if you don't get in here quick, you will miss it. I know we have lots that pop on late, so you're going to want to be here for all of this because it's going to go fast. Guys, let me know when you're getting on and let me know where you're watching from. Again, my name is Deb with Art and Grace. I'm happy that you're joining me. I'm trying to get this pulled up, but it is not coming. There we go. Okay, hi Christy. So glad to see you live, girl. Miss you. You're just always there. So when you're not here, it feels funny. Carrie, bless you. I'm glad that today's over with and we can get on to healing. We are praying for you, my friend. Goodness, I'm glad you're here. Figured you'd be asleep. Hi, Brookie. How are you today? Hello, Shelly Ann and Lydia. Hello. Michelle and Lisa and Debbie and Patty. So glad y'all are here. Happy Thursday. Hi, Patty and Brenda. Are any of you at the Sparkle event? I know you're not because you would not be watching me. You'd be busy. But I am just loving seeing pictures that are coming from the event. I can't wait to see all the things that you guys are doing. Hello, Becca. Hi, Patty. Hello, Rena. Glad y'all are here. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So this is going to be super fast. If you blink, you will miss it. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this little tassel angel with texture. I've had a bunch of comments and people messaging me asking how I did the texture on these wings. And it is something that you can use in your art, not just obviously on this project, but on anything you do to get this really pretty texture look. Here's a blue one I'm working on, but see how pretty that texture is? So think of this added to your art. It's just kind of another thing you can do and another twist and something different that looks really pretty and unique. Hi, Donna. Hello, Patsy. I love the little trees. Palm trees, where are you? You saw Dana and Tana? Yes, I saw that photo too. Yes, I'm happy for them, sad for me, but I'm glad for everybody that got to go. Hi, Zena. Glad you're here. Hi, Twyla. Yes, I know. We sure are, Carrie. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and start. So you can take any paint that you have. This is kind of what comes in the kit. Where's my, oh, there's my bead. I don't want to lose that. And here's the thing, is you can use your regular paint. I'm going to do these in a color so it shows up better. Let's use that pretty blue. Or should we use a different, let's use a green. No, what do we do? If we're going to do wings, I guess we can do white. We'll do white, and I'll do a twist with this. Okay, so let's do the white. What I wanted to show you mainly is that you can use your regular acrylic paint. It will not get the same look because this is a thicker bodied paint, but you would layer. So you'd put one layer down and then do another layer and do another layer. And probably 3 to 4 layers, you would have a very similar look. Hi, Monica. Oh, I love y'all praying for my Carrie. Hello, Carrie Ward Payne. Glad you're here. Hi, Sherry from Kentucky. Yes, I'm so glad. Oh, Patty, are you watching? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, fun. So I'm going to put down some acrylic paint. Here's what you can do, is you don't always have to go buy the premium paint. I don't even believe they probably do sell Liquitex, but I have a drawer full of Deco Art, thick paint, and they don't even sell it in the tubes anymore. But if you have the tube paint, you can totally use that. But if not, you can easily find a medium. So this is called a texture medium. Did I turn it? Yes, I did. And any brand carries it. So whatever brand you prefer, you can find a texture medium, some type of medium. Medium obviously means it's just a go-between. It just goes inside your acrylic paint. You mix with your acrylic paint to get texture. So this will give our regular craft paint, just like basic student paint, a thicker, heavy body. So I'm going to show you. So see how thin that is? And it's, it's great to paint with and all that, but this is going to be better for what we need to get the texture. So I'm going to squeeze some of this out and I'll show you guys. It's kind of the consistency of toothpaste. So let me show that up close. So can y'all see? You obviously see the difference. I mean, it's visible. Hello, Elizabeth. I'm so glad y'all are here. Hi, Cecile. I'm glad you're here too. Hi, Sheila and Tarita. Glad y'all are. Just so happy when I see y'all. Okay, so there's our, thin regular craft paint we just do acrylic painting with, and this is our medium, so it's a go-between. If I put this on, it's not paint, it's a medium that will help this become this thick. So I can just mix these two together and make a thick paint. This is like translucent, so it will not change the color of my paint. So I can use this with any color and it's gonna stay the same color. That's why you can't use it as paint. It's not paint. So get this all mixed in. So what I like about this is I can have a bottle of this. So when it goes on sale, grab you a bottle or two, and then any color under the sun. If I pull a green lagoon or an ochre, whatever color I pull, I can make into the heavy body paint. So that's the bonus of buying this over a million tubes, because most of us don't use it every day. If you do, then you might want to just buy the tubes. But for people like me who just use it occasionally, then this is a great way to thicken up my paints and get that body that I need. It's made specifically to work with your acrylic paint. And I do recommend when you are using, let's say Deco Art paint, that your Deco Art medium will be the best bet. If you are using Apple Barrel paint, see if they have a medium, or I don't know, because whatever paint you prefer, see if they make a medium, and those will go together the best, obviously. So I typically grab the Deco Art. I know I like it, I know it works, all the stuff. Okay, so you're gonna take your little wings, and they're just great for taking the paint. The paint does not soak up into these wings like regular wood. It's more of a, let's see, y'all help me with the word, maybe MDF, or I don't know if that's the right word, but it's a pretty good, like maybe 1/4 inch wood, but it's like heavy. It's not cardboard, so y'all know the right word. Hi Amber, glad you're here. Hi Cynthia, love seeing y'all pop in. And I know I'm probably missing some, so go ahead and say hi. And after I have a paint party tonight. After that, I will come back around and make my rounds. It may be late, but I always look to see who was here and commented and all the things. Okay, so I'm just putting this on. You can see how easy to spread on. It's like spreading icing or anything else. But I'm going to show you how I get the looks that I want. Now you can, on these particular little wings, you can just keep it on the top and leave your sides in that dark color, which I like, or you can paint your sides. On these, I did leave it dark, so it's just the dark wood, and I believe, yes, I painted these. So the sides on this one is painted. So whatever you prefer, it's personal preference. Usually once you get your paint on there, you kind of decide, yeah, I think that would look better painted the same color, or leave it. So I'm just kind of spreading this over the top, and I can't really tell you how much. You just look at it and see if it's thick enough to your liking, and if it's not, add a little more. It's a lot of that is personal preference. Obviously, the more you put on, the longer it will take to dry, but that's okay as long as you're not in a big hurry. It gives you a nice look. I just will sometimes take my finger and run it across the side if I get too much. I forgot to grab a paper towel, and I don't see them. Let's use a little rag here. Hello, Lisa Key. Glad you're here. Yes, this is a medium. First, thank you, Brooke, for whoever asked. I'm just using my regular acrylic paint and my medium, which is a go-between. You can't use this on its own. It's not going to be a color. It's not paint. It's translucent. So whatever I add it to thickens up and gets to be a heavy paint. but it doesn't change the color. So if I do this with teal or pink or red, it doesn't change the color, which is the great part of using this. Okay guys, so we've got that on here. Now, here's where I want to show you a couple of techniques. So you can either have it smooth, kind of smooth, so this is pretty smooth, see it? It's so pretty with the texture. And I like it all different ways. There's no, right or wrong way, but I'm going to show you how you can take it and just kind of go down the little wing to kind of make a neat little kind of line. Yeah, it's just going down in lines, so it's just neat. So see this side here? Or we can take it, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my tip, and then we can kind of start up here at the top and just kind of lift our knife. We're just kind of pressing down, lifting, pressing down, lifting, pressing down, lifting, going in a row all the way down to the tip. And now look. Now you see that? What do y'all like better? Do you like the smooth, kind of pretty, or do you like the textured? Let's see. Medium, yeah. Hi, Catherine from Tulsa. Glad you're here. Sprinkles from southeastern Louisiana. Betty, glad you're here, my dear. Y'all let me know where you're watching from. I love to see. Yes, Karen, it is artgracepaint.com. So my business name is Art and Grace, and I could not get the domain for that website, so it's artgracepaint.com. And yes, I have these little kits on sale right now. They're so inexpensive. So if you want to grab them, I suggest do it quick because they sold out last time I listed them like so fast. So tell me your favorite. You like the textured? Textured. Lori watching from Kerrville. Yay! My Texas friend. I am so glad to hear that. Oh, that makes my day. I think I told y'all the other day, we as creators sometimes get down. I know I do. I guess I'm speaking for other people, but I've seen friends of mine say the same thing, that you get either a techie comment or you get left out of something that you really want to be a part of or whatever it is, and you get down. You guys coming on here and chit-chatting with me and then saying something like that just builds me back up. So I thank you for that so much. New from Louisiana. Awesome, Terry. Glad you're here. We have lots of Louisiana friends. I think everybody's liking the texture, so we'll do the other side to match. So I'm just going to, again, start here kind of in the corner and just start tap, tap, tapping. Hope y'all can see pretty well. All the way down. And I'm just going in the opposite direction I did my first one, but you're letting your knife do the work. I tell y'all this all the time. Let your tools do the work, whether it's your brushes, your knives. So don't overthink it. You're just pressing down, lifting up. Press, lift, all the way down. And that's it. That's all you do to get that pretty look. So here we're going to try to go a step further. I want to show you guys how we can make it super pretty, like step it up even more. So, oh, and with your knives, you can just wipe them off really well with your paper towel or rag, whatever you have, and it's pretty much clean. Maybe take a little water or alcohol to finish it off. You don't ever want to leave these sitting in water for the same reason we don't leave brushes in water. It will ruin them. This will rust. Now, if you have a plastic one, it's even easier. Thank you, Sheila. Okay, so we're going to try. So, Patty, oh, you're not at the event. You're watching virtual. I just realized. Okay, you're watching virtual, correct? I think that's what you meant. Had to think a second. I'm going to try to dry this really quick so that I can show y'all another. This is like my favorite thing to do to these wings. Watching from Boise, Idaho. Desiree, how's your temperature there? Aw, Brooke, thanks for welcoming our new friends. If you're new to me, I'm so glad you're here. My name is Deb, and we have lots of friends in the comments I can see that are welcoming you guys, so thank you, friends, for welcoming new friends. Northern Central Oregon. And thank you, Patty. Thank you, everybody. Yes, Betty, it does look like feathers. Yes. Lots of y'all are saying you like the texture. Yes, I do, Amber. Hi, Emma Eads. How are you today? I can see so much better on my iPad, so that's why I'm looking this way if you guys are new and wondering. Oh, thank you, Cecile. I get so happy when I'm on with y'all and I see you guys here. That's what makes me happy, and I try hard to look at the positive with everything, and it drives my daughter crazy because she can't complain about anything because I'll just say, well, and then I give the positive, and so I try to do that for you guys too. You did, Twyla. Awesome. That's great. No, Amber, did you order? Oh, you mean from the company? You ordered directly from them, didn't you? My friend sells the wings separately for $3, and I don't know how much shipping is, to be honest. So you can do that if you want to use your own ribbon or fabric or whatever. Or I am putting together kits with Christmas ribbon right now, and these all sold out. So I did have these. They sold out so fast. And then I'm doing Christmas ribbon now because really we're kind of moving on to Christmas. Do I have one up here? No. Oh, there is one. There is one. Let's see if I can reach that. Okay, so here is one that I just did that's Christmas. And here's what I'm going to show you how to do this gold. So isn't it gorgeous? And I know the camera is not going to do it justice, but it's so pretty and shiny and just, I love it. So I know that those will be great for gifts. You have your own beads and ribbon. Yeah, that's cool. Totally cool. We talked about it and she was like, yeah, whatever you want to do. So I said, let's just both sell them and whatever meets their needs, that's great. Okay, so if you have a gold paint marker, both of these are great. I use them both for different things. One's just big and chiseled and the other is thin. So this is the easiest one, I think, and the one I just use the most. But you know, any gold metallic marker will work, or any gold metallic paint for this look, or whatever you guys want to use. You could use red or green or blue or black, you know, whatever. So I'm going to show you with this first. This is just gold paint. This is a premium acrylic, so it is like the heavy-bodied acrylic. This is by Master's Touch, which I believe is maybe Michael. No, it's Hobby Lobby. It's Hobby Lobby. I just looked at the back. So it just came in a little kit last Christmas, like 4 colors together, so I got it. And you can use this or Rub and Buff. You know, it's the same difference. So if you wanted to use this, you could just kind of rub it on these high spots. Now, normally you need to have this dry, and it's drying, but it's not dry underneath. So you saw how heavy I put this on, but you can just take your finger once it's dry and just lightly tap it on the high parts, okay? And that will get you that same look that I used a marker. Rub and Buff will also work. Now you see that this is hard because it's not dry, so it's spreading and kind of, you know, thickening out, but the marker is what I used on the other. Still, again, is not ideal. I don't recommend you ever using any kind of markers on wet paint. It will ruin your marker, but I'm gonna try because I can see certain spots that are dry if I can just hit those. So let me try to look with some good eyes here and only hit these dry spots. It'll hopefully show you guys. See, I can't because it's not dry yet. Darn. But you see the technique is all you're gonna do. Oh, I just don't want to ruin it, but you're just gonna hit the high spots with this marker once it's dry. I know I'm seeing places that would work, but no, it's just not dry. So anyway, you get the idea. So you're just gonna take your marker and just kind of brush it on your raised pieces, and that will give you that gorgeous. So a paint marker works, or metallic paint gives you this look. That is all I did. We could do some on here if I've missed any. Let's just see. So I'll kind of go in here in a couple of cracks and crevices and show you, but just adding that gold. See, it just hitting the top edges is all you're doing. Just hitting the raised pieces. So once it dries, it's nice and hard and crisp. You can just drag it right across. You see that? And then you get all of that goodness in there, right? That's it, guys. That was 30 minutes, super fast. I will go ahead and show you how I make the tassel part. So I'm gonna set this aside because this is just not gonna dry. I was hoping the heat gun would work, but it's just too thick for that. So all you're gonna do with your ribbon, if you've never made a tassel ornament before, I usually just line up all the pieces on one end and kind of hang on to them. This is going to be what I use to go around it, probably. I hope y'all aren't asking me things and I'm not seeing it. Hi, Carol. I'm just showing the simple little tassel angels and how to get that textured look. I've had a lot of people ask, so I thought I'll just pop on before I have a paint party, but pop on before that and show y'all real quick because it's quick and easy. You can pump those out for gifts. So just do all of your texture, let it dry, and then come back and hit all the tops with that gold if you choose to do that way. So then I just kind of fold them over and make sure they're somewhat even. Okay, this one is what I meant to tie with because it's shorter. But I just bend them over and make sure they're pretty even. They don't have to be exact because I always give them a trim. And then I'm going to use my jute to come around here. And I try to give you guys a good length of it so you won't need as much as I give you. And you can definitely add your own ribbon to it. If you order a kit and you want different ribbon or more ribbon, you know, do that. But in this case, I can tell I'm going to have quite a bit too much, so I'm just going to cut some off. And I'll use that piece for something else. Oh, thanks, Amber. I love the paint parties. Now this one is in my private group, so I don't go anywhere. It's just online, but I always look forward to them. Okay, so I tied one little kind of knot thing, go around, and then tie another one pretty tight. And that's my first thing. Now I'm going to use the ribbon. I'll just use a piece. So if you get a piece of shorter ribbon, that's what this is for, is to go around it. Or you can just use a piece of that jute or something you already have, just whatever. Let me turn this toward y'all so it starts to kind of look like a little angel dress. And I'm just going to tie this like so, about right there. I am going to turn it over though and tie what, you know, I'll look at it and see which side looks more, you know, the ribbon's going the way I want it to. And then I flip it over and tie this knot on the back, if that makes sense. And right now is a good time to kind of turn. If you want a ribbon going a different way, you can turn it over and then tie this little knot. So I just fiddle with it till I get everything kind of how I like it. And I think that's going to be pretty good. And then I can tighten that up. And you can let that dangle down if they're long enough, but generally there's one piece that's a little shorter than others. So I probably will cut, let me just take a look. Actually, it probably looks good hanging down. Just adds to it, so. And then I just kind of hold it and start giving it a little haircut. They do not all have to be the same. I kind of like mine to all be different. I don't want it to look straight across or anything, so I cut them all at an angle and different lengths. But you can do yours however you like. And I will also have some with the angle going the other way. This is a velvet ribbon. It's so pretty. these are gorgeous hanging on the tree, but I like to give these as a little thank you, or a little, you know, thanks for being a friend. They're good for coworkers, babysitters, you know, mail lady, all those kind of things, because they're, you know, easy to make. They're pretty inexpensive. You can just knock them out. And there we go. That's the tassel part. So then we're going to add that to our wings, and I know I'm going to take this off, and yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to attach it to our pretty wings. So then this is how it's going to go. Did I grab my, I don't see my glue. How come I do this all the time where I can't find my stick fast glue? This happens. Here it is. Didn't remember putting it back over there, but let me put my little, now you can also paint your bead if you want to. I don't, I just leave it natural, but you can paint it any color. I just cut those at a little bit of an angle so they'll go through easy. Pop them through. And sometimes one of them doesn't want to go. But you guys are getting the idea. Anybody think they'll make some? Now, I did do, not a challenge, but I just said on my page, you know, if you want to send one of these to the Becks, it doesn't have to be mine, but just make an angel and send to them. They would love it. They are going to do a Christmas tree and put angels on them this year for Ashley. I think that would be a wonderful thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay. You know, if you don't know the Becks, but they're sweet crafting friends of many people. I mean, they've got so many sweet followers. And they lost their daughter unexpectedly, tragically recently. So I just thought it would be sweet to do the angels, and it kind of, lots of people are doing angels of some kind. So I think that's fantastic if you choose to, but you know, you might just want to make them for everybody. Hi, Aristella's. How are you, my dear? Glad you're here. You are? Yeah, I am too. I already did mine. Okay, so we've got our knot. We have a knot right there at the neck, put the bead on, and then did another knot, and then I tied this here where we could hang it on the tree or hang it on a nail or whatever. Somebody could even hang that on the rearview mirror if it didn't get in the way. So then all you do is glue it to your base. I'm using Stick Fast because it's a good permanent glue. I believe if you don't paint, I would leave paint off if you want to use hot glue. I don't know that hot glue will stick to the paint that well. Now, if you know it will, go for it. And then I'm just going to lay this down kind of carefully right there. You can kind of lay it wherever you like it to be, however high up, you know, you want. Doesn't matter too much. And then there you go. You've got a beautiful little tassel angel. What do y'all think? I love it. I love the gold and white. And so anyway, there's that. But of course you can do any colors, and you can decoupage these, whatever you guys want to do. You can use a napkin or paper. And if you have other ideas, let me know. Thank you, Monica. I appreciate you. Oh, Amber, I know you have. I've had a lot of friends with it, and everybody is taking a while to recover, so take your time. Take your time. Thank you, Patty. I'm doing 12 inches of ribbon. So they're all 12 inches doubled over, so it's 6 inches long. And I believe the bead is, I said an inch, but it's not. It's probably half an inch. It is, I don't know what they are calling it because it came in a huge, I got a whole, you know, bag, and they're all different sizes. But this looks to be 3/4 of an inch. So that's about 3/4 of an inch is what it looks like on my ruler. All right, guys, that's it. So you saw how to do the texture and how I get that gold look on the tips. And of course you could use all gold and white ribbon, would be really pretty. Add some Sari silk, sorry. Thinking of Siri because, you know, Siri, can you tell me whatever? Deborah, thank you for the stars. Oh, and Monica, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, the gold looks really pretty. I like it too. Thank you. Are we having a stars party or something? I'm starting to see a lot of stars. Well, thank you guys. I'm glad y'all were here. I'm sorry, I had said I was going to go live at 5 and we had all kind of stuff going on. We had somebody come over. My husband had to go live himself. It just was not going to work timing, so I moved mine to 6. Well, I'm glad y'all like it. Thank you, thank you. Twyla, definitely overnight, depending on when you do it. You know, definitely overnight, and sometimes the whole next day too. So plan on a good 24 hours or more. Yeah. The blue wings, yes. These have a little bit more of the just take your knife and kind of spread it almost like you know how people used to do that on the walls? I've done a wall like that, and you take a big, I forget what they're called, troll or something, and kind of spread it. So you're just spreading it on, and depending on how you spread it, you can get just all different kind of looks. So yeah, those are those. You could do school color, because I was like blue. I don't know why I did blue, but school colors would be really cute. If your kids graduated from a certain university, you could do angels in those colors. Or if you have how sweet if you had a college student going to college or in college, you could send them one with their school colors. I would love that. Wish I had thought about that when my daughter was in college. Thank you, Monica, you sweet thing. I don't know why y'all giving me stars. Thank you, though. I appreciate you all so, so much. You're welcome, Nancy, and thank you for the stars. The wings, you can get these at, oh, hold on. It's Delight Designs and Accessories. I always have to think because there's so many people with similar names. It's Delight Designs and Accessories. She is on Facebook, but you go to her website to order. And they are $3 just for the one wood set of wings. And then I am selling the whole kit. So you get the wings, all the ribbon, and the bead for $8. So whichever one works for you, do that. No, neither one of us care because neither one of us are making much profit, to be honest. I mean, it's not a money-making kind of thing. A lot of things that I do are just to help you guys or to give you the idea, give you a little, motivation to do it and to actually complete something that's kind of easy. And so it's not about profit or anything on that for me. Now some things are, but not that. So these are 4.5 to 5 inches. Let's just see. So from wing, the tip to the tip is 5, and then 4. So it's 4 this way and 5 at the widest point. All right, guys, I better get off of here because I've got to go do a paint party with my VIP group, and I would love to have you guys with us anytime. So we are not officially open right now, but please get on the wait list if you have considered getting in my group. I'd love to have you. It's very inexpensive. I've kept it very low. When COVID happened and many people were not able to work, lots of people were losing jobs or just not making as much because they couldn't work the hours because of COVID. I actually reduced the price, so it is still at $18. It was at $25, so I reduced it to get it under $20, and I have not raised it yet. I probably will in the new year, but for now, I'm trying to keep it as low as I can, but still, I want to keep doing this full time. So anyway, get on the wait list if you've considered it, because I do have secret openings. So yeah, you'd want to be watching for emails. My emails, I'll tell you, typically go to promotions. You don't usually see them in your inbox unless we've conversed. So you're welcome to send me an email, and that way you know you're going to get them. All right, guys, y'all have a great rest of your evening. Thank you for the stars, Debbie. And if I didn't thank anybody, I'll go back later tonight and definitely thank you. Oh, thank you, Tarita. Yeah, if you're in the group, let them know if you like it. And be honest, I don't ever mind if somebody's like, I don't know, whatever. It might hurt a little bit, but I use that. If I hear something like that, I would just use it to improve it. So no harm. Thank you, Patty. Okay, guys, y'all have a good one, and I will see you tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow, and I believe it's at 5. I'll have to look at my schedule to be sure. Bye, guys.